This is one of the ridges, and then it should split up. We should see the small mounds on the left, the ridges on the right. If you could see right here, this actually was a fish trap where the fish during high tide, the water would come in here, the fish would get trapped in there, and easy fishing for them. What is that right up there? Is that a board up there?
Yeah.
Hey, there's something right there. Huh?
Let's go over there.
It looks modern though, doesn't it? Like a platform. Oh, shit.
Maybe original Indian.
Is that metal, Mike?
No, that's a tree. Cut off.
Wow.
Wow, this is pretty amazing, guys. Ready? We just got here and look at the stuff that's the cool stuff that's here.
There's something a lot bigger over there. There's actually a building.
This is freaking cool. We haven't even got off the boat yet and we're already seeing cool stuff. I want to ride that bridge.
You gonna ride the ridge?
Yeah.
There's an old coconut. Look at this, babe.
Oh, that's cool. You need to get around these salmon.
No, there's a
Try to stay back.
Let's follow Mike. Very careful. Mike, there's something right here.
Yeah, I think it's something that came in through the water.
This? Oh, yeah.
That's what tree that fell down. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I don't know what the... We're not even started. This is like the tip of it. We haven't even got... Look, there's a dip down there, too.
We're on a mound.
Yeah, that was a mound. There are so many mounds in this place. It's crazy. Somebody was dredging.
Oh, yeah. Sure, I might need that.
Yeah, somebody was dredging here.
Another mound. Another coconut. Okay, babe, how your boots?
Oh, my boots are excellent.
Good.
Good unpacked.
Good for you.
I stay on low land right over there. See how it's kind of...
Go that way?
Yeah, because man, this is getting thick.
Careful here, babe. Watch these things in your head, see these? Spikes.
All right, get the door on that way.
Really bad right here. Stay very low. There's a shoe. So back in the day, this is what probably cleared out.
Yeah, you can see that the mangroves have started growing in here. I just want to see where I'm at on here on the map. We got
gotcha.
waves, man. All the stuff further down that way. I'm made to walk through this shit.
Nice.
For some reason, I love this kind of stuff, man.
down here and straight over. Thank God my GPS. Someone's been here before.
Yeah. Ooh, something in the shoe.
People here doing something.
I know, we found a dredge hose over there somewhere.
Yep, right there. Behind the tree.
Oh shit, I see it.
See here, we intend to walk through the woods a lot, but this has got a lot of significance. You got burial site, burial ridges with shell mounds. You got shell mounds up there. And I mean, this is a pleasant walk for me. Hey, Pat, man, we look like we're 50 feet up from here. Look how high we are already. We barely even walked.
Yeah, see, we're right on the ridge. So we gotta go down this ridge and then up.
We're across.
No, so we're straight from it. So
Like that. That's gonna be a little treacherous.
yes, it is.
You need ropes?
Might be able to surf this.
Can we make it, Mike?
Yeah, it's fine. It looks cheap, but it's really ain't that bad.
You wanna go? Yeah. Panther territory. Yeah, this is. Careful you don't slide down the leaves. Double check your footing.
Yeah, we should have put the boat more around.
We need to clear this out.
Sam, you don't think we should take the boat and go further around the bend and go down?
We're already here.
Are you saying this way? Straight?
I got the machete. You want me to go upstairs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had one. It's on the boat.
We're in the jungle now. You're in the thick of it. Panther
I
territory.
thought it was, went along the
Go around
water.
and then penetrate.
Yep, I agree.
We're right at the bottom of the ridge now. This is that mound. We're not far from it at all.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go. Oh, shit, we are.
Yeah,
Are we on it?
that's what I'm
I
saying.
got you. You're right.
Let's see if we find the least path of resistance.
It looked like this way over here.
Which way we going?
Well, actually, we have to find the least path of. We got some down trees and stuff here, Mike.
Probably just go this way. We'll find this way.
Yeah.
I think we tried. It'll left a better trail path for us.
Come on in, rubber ducky.
Come on in, rubber ducky.
The Smokey and the Bandit.
Thank you, driver.
Careful here.
This backpack.
Probably went in pretty deep.
What's going on, Mike?
So, I got stabbed by a cactus and a bunch of needles on it. And right now, my whole leg right here is numb.
Did you get the needles
Like if I
out?
make a muscle there, I could feel it. Like,
Did you pull them? Okay, did you pull
I
the...
didn't pull my muscle. I got,
No, did you pull the little cactus needles out of your leg?
yeah, I pulled them out.
Okay, well, here, take
You
that.
think it's a curse or?
I don't know because I left them some stuff here.
Yeah, you did. Nice stuff, actually.
Here, you just take an extra one just for fun.
See
Here,
if that
take,
does anything.
Take how many?
take 3.
Trying to overdose me here?
Yep. It's for the
Oh,
insurance
what'd you
company.
find? You already found stuff? I don't even worry. If anything needs Benadryl for your dog, because I don't know where it's at in my
Our medic,
Oh, gee, thanks. If I was dying right
historian,
now.
and our
Angela,
medic.
Hold on, don't die yet. Let me try.
Don't die yet. We're gonna get you to sign
I'll be
this.
fine. I'll be fine.
Mike really needs them too when he gets stung in here. I can't even find it.
So everybody's got headaches
So-
or aches.
Let me tell you something. These mosquitoes out here have been eaten since the Calusa tribes were here, and they're furious out there, man. They'll eat you alive. I mean, literally, I had swarms all over me. I had to put some bug spray on me.
Do you want to maybe put some...
Look, and they're still following me around. Look, they're still trying to
I
get
got
me.
the snake bite thing, so if you need to
Oh, I need some for my eyes. Do we have paper towels?
Yes, they're in this... yeah, they're
Somewhere
in
I have
that
bug
bag.
spray.
I've got some too right here.
No, I have a full can there.
I had a green can. What happened to that?
I don't want to lose it.
I don't know what happened to mine.
I want to get into the meat of this, which is down there.
So you think what? Pack out like we are and get back up the river
Yeah,
a
I think
little
we
bit?
should go halfway point.
Yes, we need to do the halfway point.
So we have a team hiking in still, right?
Yes.
Cutting in, and
It
then we're
feels like
gonna.
it's swollen
Troy
up.
and
So we ended up splitting up with the team, I know Blues Mike is checking along the shoreline. Troy and Captain Sam have gone straight in, and let me show you what they're actually doing.
Back to the boat.
You know,
So-
I don't know.
Because this is 20 acres that we're on.
Are they coming back to the boat?
Do they have a radio?
No, they're going straight out there.
They are? Oh, okay.
So what's happening here is we're right here. We wanted to go in this way. We thought it'd be easy to walk in between them and to get all the way to here. The temple's right here, and it looks like there's an underground tunnel here. So what I want to do is I want to go from here and move over to where this X is. This way we can go this way and we can go that way. We're already at a halfway point. What they're doing is they're coming straight to it right now as we speak.
So we're covering land and sea.
Yeah. Are you close by the mound?
We're right where that 19X was on the chart. We're in between the two mounds, the big one and the little one, the little round one.
Hey, send me the pinpoint because I didn't get it yet.
I sent it. I shared my location with you. Hold on.
I didn't have any service back there. I was on satellite. Yeah, we went here.
Actually, you know what? I got it. He shared it. He shared his. There it is.
You're
He
behind
shared
us.
his location with me, so I know where he's at all the time.
Thrown at me.
I don't know. Here, I'll take it over here.
No, it's fine.
I'll finish it.
Let me know when you want it. It's in a couple of
Oh, they're not too far from where.
I was out last week. You know, and I
that
said
way?
to him, I had to handle the boat. You know, take a break anytime. It was here. And then
Oh, you're good.
drive the rest of the time. 75 years old.
So we're looking at it this way.
It was a nice boat.
He found my nose ring. That's true.
Once I get about even with them, give me the high sign and
Did
I'll
we do a
find
head
a
count
way in.
before we left there?
Because I'm
You need cigarettes? Is that
For offerings?
Oh, bring cigarettes.
Troy needs a cigarette.
We had more people when we came here, didn't we?
Troy needs a cigarette.
That's alright. Troy needs a cigarette.
It's all right. We'll find a way back to the hotel.
all right. We're getting closer. It looks like they might be somewhere near that point.
I bet they
I
are.
don't have an opening. There's a mound right there.
Hey, can you send some smoke signals? That's probably where they're at.
I bet they're up there.
I can't. I need a cigarette.
They're on that freaking huge one right there. I
Yeah, I'm ready to light this place on fire and get out of here, and we'll come back in a week.
So it has mosquitoes.
Does he know what time the shuttle comes to take him back to the
Yeah, I
hotel?
know where it is,
Does he
yeah.
know what time
You're right on that mound. Hey, are you guys on top of the mound?
Because that narrows it down.
I'm on the bottom of the mound.
Are they on the
On the back side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right on the back side of the
Yeah.
mound.
Right here. I don't know. Sam's naked. Something went on in that back there.
Tragedy, it says.
He's naked, and I'm afraid.
Why are you naked? And why
are you guys naked?
afraid?
Yeah, what happened? Another offering?
We'll store your clothes.
Off my ass.
There's another bag in here. More. Oh, there is? Yeah, there's a whole bag in here. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, there's more sandwiches.
These guys all earned a sandwich, didn't they?
Everybody gets a
They
sandwich.
earned
You
the
earned your
sandwich.
sandwich. No.
You get a sandwich.
You get a sandwich.
And Jim's here. It says.
Jim's
How'd it go?
Oh,
Sit down. You want some water? A sandwich?
yeah, give me water.
All right, well, let me get cold water out here.
Troy, was your pack still on the other side? Your backpack?
Package here.
Cold right there.
How'd Naked Afraid go, Sam? How'd-
See any aborigines out there?
Oh, you should see all the turtle shells we saw.
Really?
Here's
Like
Sam.
crazy. Oh.
You can go to
We went for a
So,
We went further
ride.
up.
We went a burr ride up that way. There's more there's a lot more mountains up this way. There's a lot more erosion, land erosion.
Well, the thing is, we don't know for sure if that is a pontoon.
It wasn't
It
Cholukuskis.
could be the bear.
It wasn't the Cholukuskis.
This
Was it the Gatuso Indian? Gatuso Indians?
Those were Incans.
You ready to do the
These
ship?
are Inca?
You already
It's not up to me. It's that's Sandy.
Captain Troy, you think these are
and you
Inca?
think I'm real.
You guys
This
want to
is
vote on it, or
Birdie,
you just want to go? What do you want to do?
Well, we got
I
time.
think they
Here's
were
the
very
thing, if we
energetic.
go to the boat,
And Birdie was from
we're
that
gonna
house.
be
They just
lost.
didn't have the right materials to work with.
I mean, I'm okay with going to the ship.
Was the ship that much inland, you think, that it'll be a
It
problem?
was up there, man. It's not
High
that
tide's
in there.
at
It's
3
out
o'clock.
towards the water.
Yeah, it is.
I think we should.
2:30.
Does it look like it's clear up there where the mountains are? It should be. They're big mounds.
What do you mean? That way?
Up there, yeah.
See that peninsula right there? We went
We
all the way around
went
to the
all the
end
way
there.
around
We
that
went all the way
corner.
up.
There's a lot more mounds there. There's a lot more shells along
And
the
then it
shoreline.
ends.
And then it ends. Yeah.
But the temple is over there.
There's more water. I got a case, so
How do you get to the temple? We go around the
look
island
like
here?
you need one.
Same way we just did the other one.
I'll hang in there a minute.
Hard.
Well, it's this is your event, Mike. It's your call, not mine. If this was Ann-Claude, I'd be making the shots. This is up to you.
I know, but man, I really don't know. Where's the ship at? Is it over here
It's-
somewhere?
On an island.
Failed to send message, failed to send message, failed to send message.
I'd like to lay my eyes on some old timbers from 16th century.
Tell me.
Where is it?
See where that is
Is it
that?
by Everglades?
Man, that's gonna be a fucking.
Oh, that's way inland too,
Yep.
man. You're talking probably a quarter of a mile or better inland to get to that thing.
And we are.
According to Captain Sam, though, it was right on the goddamn
What do
beach.
you mean?
What do you say?
So
That's
that's
what you told me. It was right on the edge of the river.
No, I don't.
so we're over here, and that's way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
you
good
gotta,
ways.
you gotta get through all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If we're already here,
Well,
this is not what I don't understand.
Tell us.
Okay, so because of the amount of mounds that are here and how big this area is, there had to have been thousands, if not thousands, of tribal. Right. I haven't found anything that would say like arrowheads or anything
Tools
that
or
no evidence. I have
pottery.
not found any evidence.
Those are in the water.
Not even pottery,
Well,
right?
pottery. They
You
didn't
know
have
why,
pottery.
Mike?
That's
I'll
why
tell you
I'm
what,
saying
exactly
that this
why.
is an older.
Is this all
older Indian.
eroded away?
how old
This
do you
right here
estimate it?
went.
Cap?
This is all erosion. From here,
14,
all the way
1500s?
15,
So you're saying
15,000
everything's gonna be in
years.
the water?
Yeah.
I'm saying that
Go back
you
out.
see the redfish for one. Anyway, go back about maybe 10 feet, 15 feet over here. That's where the land
Because there's
used to
nothing
be.
there.
Okay, but still, we should see
If it was
something over there
1,500 years,
in
there
there.
would be a lot more
Unless
stuff.
it's
lot
covered
more
between
iron
leaves
and
and who knows what
Unless
else.
There'd be
floating
pottery,
over.
there'd be
Yeah, I
That's for
agree.
floating
stuff
over.
there.
Man,
This is
I
15,000
don't know, man. I went back to the
years
1940s and it
old.
wasn't too much that much of a
It
difference.
wasn't that much. It was still a peninsula, a cove here. Like this. Okay.
So what do you think our next best shot is?
I'd go by where he thinks the temple is, where we found that looks like a tunnel. Because
Okay.
once he did the infrared, it eliminated all the mounds, and the tunnel was still there, or whatever the heck it is—a bridge, tunnel, underground.
And is
you
that
know?
this way or this way? Or?
You
That
know,
way.
it's
It's up
totally
here.
different than the mountains.
yeah, it's
we
totally
got a
different
buffalo
now.
approaching.
That's what I'm saying. That to me sounds more something that we should actually look at.
Okay, you got it. This is your day, so you let us know. Let me know. We'll go.
Right?
That's fine.
Do these guys agree with me?
I'm fine with that. I'm cool with it.
Red's having a great time, enjoying the sun rays. All right,
So which way?
This way.
he's got it on this map. He's got it. You can see it got on
That
his.
bug just got blood out of me.
Coming up.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Took a chunk out of you, huh?
Yeah.
He said they're not leaving
Go
him
beat
behind.
the woods into submission, but I got in the water and it washed off all my.
Bug spray.
Yeah.
You need a machete?
I looked down. That there was at least 20 of them on each leg.
I believe it.
The
We were
buffet.
looking on the shirt, on Sam's shirt.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
we saw him on the shirt, yeah.
so then he looks at me, and he goes, Captain Sam goes,
Do your neck.
You want some bug spray? I'm like, you think I need it, bro?
You want it on your back of your neck or your face?
You're short a pint of blood now.
Get the back of your neck.
Welcome aboard.
That was the most horrible hike I've ever taken.
Imagine.
I don't want to see this ship for at least a year, honestly.
You need a water?
Need a water?
Yeah, I need ice water.
Over you.
Found a lot more. Oh, you're bleeding, bro.
Gosh, my,
You're like me. I'm
Look
just
at your arm.
make me like a real cold.
This is why treasure hunting is not for everybody.
I fell onto the boat.
Got blood all over it.
And they might have enhanced it a bit.
Napkins.
They enhanced
here.
it, but they just lived here.
They might have just used the fish.
This is why treasure still lives to this day.
Antiseptic
The
towelettes.
fish trap. Yeah. They might have just
Cream.
used the fish
You
trap.
need that? Oh yeah, you got it all over the side, didn't you?
If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Here, let's see the arms.
And I want to thank for Captain Joe coming down all the way from Tampa to give us a hand with this Indian village.
Thanks for having us, man.
Oh,
Today was a good day. We discovered a lot of new things. We covered a lot of territory that most people wouldn't go.
20 acres.
And most of all, we now know that a part of history does exist here of what the archives told us, and we can only go on from here. I mean, this isn't going to be our first adventure here. It'll be one of many, I'm sure, as far as Mike and I are concerned.
And we do have a shipwreck now on
we-
land.
Yeah.
And we believe a tidal wave might have pushed it onto land. So we still got to go check that out. So we're going to be back here in the Everglades. We got unfinished business at Panther Key. So
And up by me at Aunt Claude Key, we've got much unfinished business, but we will be back down here. This warrants too much not to come and just investigate, but to come down and conquer and find what we came for. It really does. There's just too much here that points to it.
this is treasure hunting life.
It's what it is. It's
Yeah.
what we do.
Either you love it or you hate it.
And the best part of today, thank goodness, minor bruises and cuts, as you'll see.
Yeah, Mikey's a little banged up.
But again, nobody got snake bit, nobody got python bit, nobody got alligator bit or anything like that. So
And my leg went back to normal after
Let's see your elbow.
it's
I
Not an easy.
I got hit with that spines off that cactus. I tell you what, it numbed my leg up.
it
I
happens.
was having a hard time there for a while, but it's back to normal now.
Bring this to.
Whoa!
Hold your hands out. No, hold your hands out. You can say you caught. You ain't half with python today.
Oh, that's bad to the bone.
You gotta come through the back.
Yeah. Let's get in there.
Well, I actually skinned it and then do that. Oh, okay. So you put. So if people want to make this into a tree string or something like.
I have a question for you.
Answer is in the great realm of life. B, B, C, D, A, all the above. No. There's an exam where that fits.
Yes or no
You
question.
know, the rats will still eat it. But they just mine right off my board in the storage.
This particular one was eaten by the guys that when I skinned it, they wanted to eat it. And I said, sure, go for it. We don't eat them anymore because they got a lot of mercury in them. But yes,
No, you're out there. There's some Indian mounds that are down. over
everything.
there.
Any high ground had somebody living on it.
Indians.
Any high ground.
That was what Indians. What was
Well, this would be the Calusa.
Lucifer.
They were 6'2",
Tall.
and he mostly ate catfish. They
Catfish?
didn't farm, correct.
Hmm.
Like that, he meditates before he answers.
Interesting. Yeah.
What's mosquito?
So, do you think that the mounds themselves are like way older than?
Oh, this is what you do. When you eat stuff, what do you do with the trash? You put it here. So when they built their mounds based on the foods they were eating, mostly shellfish.
So those aren't burial mounds, you don't think?
There are some places that are some burials that have occurred. And we have found places where we do work with the Miccosukees and Seminoles when something is found and to discuss what we do about these items.
It's not because the Calusa just don't exist anymore.
Well, there could be some arguments made about that.
Okay.
You know, because there are genes that are around in different
Still
locations.
through the.
I feel like I got a gnat in my face.
So the Lucy Indians, when they disappeared, they ended up on the Trail of Tears.
Several things happened. There were different groups that interacted. There were some that they'd be coastal certain times of the year and inland according to what they needed and had required, what's for food needs. Others, there were a few that were left that were taken to Cuba at the end. But there's still a lot of fluidity with things as far as how the people interacted. The Caucasians here weren't as popular, and because what they were looking for is taking land, and in the other case, the Calusas were looking at protecting their aspect. So there were negative interactions that occurred on both sides, and sometimes it could be as easy as a language differential.
Yeah,
misunderstand.
And like Sam was saying that even in Pennsylvania, everything is Indian related, but there's no Indian.
Well, interestingly enough, do you know how it worked out for the Mayflower? Mayflower, they came in and there was land available, so they took it. It turned out the land availability was because the natives had died in that area and was considered land that we leave alone because it's sacred. So they moved it correct, or what have you.
Their ancestors.
I've talked to people before. I believe in your energy, what you feel.
Mm-hmm.
If you walk into a room of a bunch of people and something feels off, use your ability of knowledge and leave. So I do know I've been places personally where I've been where I felt negative energy, basically no voice, but it said leave. I understood that. And then there's positive places I go to. So I worked at Hopi's out west when I was on fire crew and stuff. I was on hot shot crews 4 years doing different stuff. But you treat things with respect, and there are certain issues where I've been to places where, again, I was going to camp, just something was overpowering, and I talked
Not
about
here, not today. Yeah.
They said, "Yeah, this is not your place."
Hey,
I
John,
do believe that. Yes.
that one place off of Turner River, when was the last time that actually they did any research out there?
Oh, all the time.
All the time?
All the time. In fact, what we utilize, need to talk to some people, but you can utilize this to understand more about the people. Ooh, look at that, getting down in there, man. That's really close. Well, I don't know. You think it could be crack cocaine? No. You deal it out like this. Go, hey, man, want some odorless?
This is like
Black drums,
fish bones.
sea trout. This is a red drum. Here's a catfish. Most important thing, here's a young catfish. You can identify the fish by the rocks that are left behind. These keep fish, I took them off their heads. Triple tail. I don't do it on people anymore. Just had too many questions.
Yeah.
Here's a snook, but a black drum. But you can see how uniquely they're all shaped. Cut the rock in half to get the rings inside. But we found out through these and other more specific work on smaller items, these go right through the screenings. But this is adult
I've
whiting.
seen ones that look like crucifix.
Well, okay,
That's cat.
you look at the clouds in the sky, what do you see? Bozo the clown? What do you it's all up into interpretation.
Interpretation.
Correct. So what these are called otoliths. Oto means ear, lith means stone. So we know they ate a lot of bait fish, but we know the larger stones will find trout, redfish, but we'll mostly find catfish in their leavings. Just like they'll be finding the plastic layer for us in the future.
Yeah, right.
What's
There's a
that?
wonderful fish out there. They chose catfish.
Well, okay, tell me how hard this is. This is what I imagine. Imagine you've got a marina like this. And imagine in your marina, you throw your bones and your scraps and stuff. What comes in the catfish? So what about this? What about staking it out, and so when the tide goes out, the fish deliver themselves to you? I worked, whoa. I worked with a guy from Saudi Arabia, right?
Oh no.
No, it was beautiful. It was great. He was a soccer player. No, listen. Listen.
There you go.
In the listening phase, Abdul would stand this close to me, kind of like what you're doing. So I'd step back close, right? And then finally he pinned me against the wall.
Yeah.
And he's talking to me like this, and he said I was the first friendly American he'd met. So culturally, this is too close for me. It really is.
All right.
You know about a guy named Sting? Don't stand so close to me. I'm not singing Roxanne to you. I'm not trying to bring you to the red light. I'm trying to give me some space.
You got an A harmonic. If we were playing the blues, I'd be in the key again.
Well, if you're Canadian, you're in the key of A.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
you bet. You betcha. They play something, but I feel like I'm having my soul taken away. I need to go yak at these guys. Dressed up.
Thank you, John.
Dressed up. I'm actually wearing green.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Really enjoyed coming.
that.